And if you're familiar with Scotland, you'll know what the title of this live stream refers to: Scotland in miniature. Let me have a look around. I'm seeing maybe you'd like to see where we are. Well, I'll wait until there's somebody here to show, and then I'll show you where we are. Yeah, we're on the island of Arran, not far off Scotland's west coast. Doing a hike with a hiking club again. I'm taking lots of video stuff, so if you're not a follower of my channel, you might see some of the output from this DJI camera later. Want to see where we are? Anybody looking in? I'll show you where we are. There you go. Whoops. What people should shout now is oil. That's a local club jargon or shorthand for there's a car, or there's a bicycle, or sometimes even people, and we'll shout oil. And today we have 23 there. I'm hearing a lot of noise which sounds like choppers. I think maybe down by the port, down that way, there may be something helicoptering going on. And this road we're on is a road that leads up towards Glen Rosa. Hello Marie, hi sister, how you doing? There you are, hold it further back so you can see more. Yeah, well, Susan went back a bit earlier from the walk. She thought it was going to be too difficult, so I don't know if that's the stage where Brian might have seen her. She might have been walking about with our friend Amanda by that stage, because Amanda decided that she would go back and join her. So we've been up to the top end of Glen Rosa today, almost the top end. The high levelers were coming the other way around. We were doing the clockwise route up to the top and round. They were doing anti-clockwise just to be different, because they're quicker or something. They couldn't do the mountain today. Got fell because of the weather. It's far too windy. It was almost being blown over. Row, 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 row. You hear that little dog? Yeah, well, definitely with two groups. There was the high level and the low. So yeah, if you recognise Sue in a group, that would have been the low, my group. Probably on the road. Obviously he was driving. But I'll let you see the squad who are here. There's some of the squad. There's 23. Started off with 28 and we lost 5 for various reasons. Like, we know where they are, we haven't lost them. By this time they're back in Brodick, probably in a tea room or in a pub or somewhere, or buying ice cream. Aye, well, yeah, that must have been right at the very start. Big group, like 40, like 50. Yeah, big group of us at the start. And then we divvied up as we walked out of Brodick. We were kind of separated into two groups. But yeah, the wind today was fierce. The track at times is very narrow, so you're only walking one in the track at a time. You can't chat to people, and then the wind would catch you. Ooh. The wind would catch you. You wouldn't have room to move your feet, so you'd end up being blown over onto the heather beside you because you couldn't really move fast enough. Well, that's the rest of them. You see them there. quite a squad. Anybody looking in just now, please do me a favour, give me a click a like, at least if you're here for a few seconds. And if you like live streams and you like hiking, then this is the very channel for you. Thanks for the likes, people, that's great. We made fairly good time today despite the wind, so the suggestion was it would make it back in time for the earlier ferry from Brodick back to the mainland. And that is what we're attempting, so we'll step in time for a ferry at, I think it's at 20 to 5, 14, yeah, 20 to 5. But we're not into Brodick itself yet, so I think the chances of us getting that one, they'd expect us to be on probably by past at the latest. So that gives us 25 minutes to get down to the ferry. Don't see it. At the end of all our walks, we have a social hour wherever we are, or nearby to wherever we've done the walk. So the social hour today will be on the ferry, the Calmac ferry going from Brodick over to Ardrossan on the mainland. It's good, it's a nice big ferry. It's got a pub, it's got a restaurant. We can get ourselves, you know, steak pie and chips, fish and chips, whatever, and a glass of beer. So, oh, you can't hear it, but I've just heard a cuckoo. Cuckoo in the woods over there. So we have stepped up the pace, but you can only step up the pace so much when you're tired at the end of the day. We started off walking at 11 and we haven't had much apart from a quick lunch break a short time ago. But we'll rattle on, see if we can make it. It would be nice. Hi Owen, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Yay. Yes, please, another like is good. That's good, I've got 4 likes already, that's quite nice. I've been gardening recently, as you might have gathered if you'd seen a little short I did about how YouTube is not, doesn't appear to be, what would you call it, marketing, showing off videos well enough, distributing them far enough. There's one I did the other day, it's only about a 6-minute video or something like that. I spent a fair bit of time getting it and I got something like 5 views, you know, not even 5 likes, 5 views. I think it went up to 10 and 5 of those were likes. Oil! Just a bike, just a bike, just a bike. Yeah, we went from 11 o'clock when we started, 11 o'clock when we started, right through till about 3/4 of an hour ago, or half an hour ago before we had anything. I must admit I didn't want to drink either, which is not the wisest thing, but I don't drink enough on hikes. Anyway, so reached the junction. Yeah, eating air. That's a thing, isn't it? Eating air. So at least we're on 2 proper roads. It's when you put your hand out to thank people and have it mown off by the mirror.
They're still at the castle.
Who?
The good lady and
Our squad? No, they'll be
the
getting,
back now.
they'll be in Roddick by this time for ice cream.
Oil, oil!
Oil, oil, oil. And that's the way to Roddick Castle. Rod Todd. Hey Rod Todd, how you doing? Thanks for looking in. Ooh. We're just on the lovely island of Arran today, part of our hiking club walk. And you'll hear people shouting oil, and that just means there's cars coming, watch out. I thought we'd try a quick live stream down here because higher up in Glen Rosa, which is up there, no signal at all for the phone. And the wind was absolutely fierce today. Again, I'm hearing an awful lot of noise. It sounds like a helicopter doing stuff over here. I haven't seen it flying over. Thank you. Again, thanks. Well, that's us making it into Brodick because there's the speed restriction sign. What we're trying to do is make it in time for the next ferry, which gives us about 15 minutes really. So much later than that, they won't let us on board. I reckon 15 minutes may. If we can make it in 15 minutes, we'll be all right.
Just go up to get to Dennis in 15 minutes.
There's more oil. I think they have ice, so that's all right. Phew. What I'll probably do is pack this live stream in fairly soon and concentrate on walking faster. Yeah, 15 minutes. Pushing it, it's quite a long way around through the town of Brodick to get to the car ferry terminal. At least we're not walking on the beach, which is harder. Walking through sand when you're tired is modder. Gosh, it's too hot. Anyway, that's great. Thank you all very much for looking in. This is the end of a walk. I've taken some video of it on this thing here, on an action cam, DJI Action 5 during the day. We're on the Isle of Arran, which is known as Scotland in miniature, because the north end of it, north of the Highland boundary fault which runs through it, is very kind of volcanic and granite type rock, much like the Highlands of Scotland. south of the boundary fault line, it's different. I think it's more sandstone down there, and the soil's much better, and you get more farming down there. So you've got a lot of arable farming down the south end. So you've got a nice green, pleasant land further south, with some standing stones as well, which are worth seeing. If you want to see something that's 4,000 years old, go to the south end of Arran. And if you want the mountains to climb, go to the other end where we've just been, and you'll find mountains like Goat Fell, and you can climb that. It's very odd on live streams how you get waves of people. So for a while I had like 21 folk, and it's faded away to 7, and then it might pick up again to 20 or 30. Sometimes people leave a like for me, click a like. Sometimes do his own life's a hobby suggested. Click a couple of times on my face at the end or somewhere. Or just subscribe to the channel, why not? Right, I'll keep this going for another couple of minutes to let you see across where we have still to walk, and then I think you'll agree we're not going to make it in 10 minutes or 12 minutes. We'd like to get on the next ferry, which leaves at 4:40, but we need to be on it before 4:40, and it looks like a long way around. Yeah, I'll turn it around so you can see. Yeah, over there is where the ferry terminal is. It's that orangey building. I think that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. I'm never going to do that in 10 minutes. It's going to take us a better part of
20.
Yeah, half an hour right to that building, I reckon. Yeah, it's too far. So I'll pack in. Well, that's our ferry coming in, Joe. It's the ferry coming in.
Oh,
It doesn't hang around long, does it?
no. I don't think we're going to make it.
Yeah. High levels will, if they want to, if they're not going to get it, but they would have made it. Just though, with the skin of their teeth, I think. Yeah, you think when you get to Brodick it's going to be, that's it, we've made it. No, we've got another couple of miles. Well, I think I'll pack this in for now and say thank you for looking in. I'll pack in just now. I might do another one from the ferry, see how far we can get before dropping a signal. That's always a bit of fun to try. So yeah, look back again in about 2 hours, many hours, 40, in about 3 hours. I might be back doing another live stream from the ferry deck as we head off from here, which is Brodick on Arran, and go back over to the mainland. So thanks very much. Have a good afternoon, stroke evening.